Welcome to the Lee Michaels Show with Carol and your daily cast of characters, where we discuss the issues of the day, entertainment news, what's really going on in Washington, and the world. Why don't we just hear it from the horse's mouth himself?
We can't have someone in the Oval Office who doesn't understand the meaning of the word confidential or classified.
So when are you
I don't
leaving?
think it's safe to be briefed on national security because the word will get out. I know at some point they're going to be calling, they're going to want to brief me,
Yeah.
but I'm not a talker about this stuff.
Anything.
This is like
Nothing.
Watergate, only it's worse.
You're dumb butt.
Because here, our foreign enemies were in a position to hack our most sensitive national security secrets.
Thank you.
Of course, it turns out the Russians didn't need to hack Hillary's email server. They were able to hack Trump's mouth.
This is like Watergate, only it's worse.
The Lee Michaels Show on the Power of Voices Radio Network.
Yes, indeed. Every time I hear that opening, it's so true and reflective of his chicken shit administration. What's wrong with the world? Letting this guy get away with all this crazy. I don't understand it. I wake up every day expecting the headlines to say Trump has resigned. Thank God. God bless America. It's over. But yet, again, the headlines are not there. And I just don't understand it. Welcome to the Lee Michaels Show. I'm that guy. Carol's not here today. She's out on assignment. And that's all I have to say about that. But I got my boom shakalaka hanging like a broke neck goose. What's up, Chris?
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah. How you doing, my pal?
Yeah, man. I'm good. How you doing, sir?
I'm tired.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why, what's up?
I was lifting people up last night, man.
Oh, yeah, lift them up, man, so they won't fall down.
Yeah, that's right. That's my job, to get all the night crawlers home. The creeps and the freaks. Get them home safely. The drunks and the punks. I got to get them in, man. I got to get them in. Get them in. I can't leave them out on the streets, man. It's just in my soul, you know. I want everybody to get home.
Right, you don't discriminate. You get them all home.
That's right.
Safe
Everybody. That's right. I had an interesting one last night, man.
Oh, okay.
I think I was either in North Hollywood, or Burbank. I'm not really sure, man. I get so damn lost. And see, with Lyft, they give you an address, but they don't show the city name. So I don't know when the hell I am half the time. If I don't see a sign that says, "Welcome to Burbank," then I don't know where I am, you know? It's dark. And anyway, so I get a call. I'm really ready to go home. And, you know, I'd been bouncing around a bit, been all down in Long Beach and Westgate.
So you're talking about going home. Around what time is this?
I don't know. Probably 12:30, 1 o'clock a.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I get this call. I said, okay, this is going to be the last one. And hopefully it'll be going in my direction, right? Heading south, back towards the airport. But no! It's heading way north, 60 miles north. Damn.
Ooh-wee.
But what was weird about the trip?
All right, Hillbilly Bear Paw.
You got that one, huh?
Right. North.
That old man was cussing his ass off, man. He was.
I don't care what nobody say. He was cussing. Man.
Yeah, absolutely, it was.
Yeah, it was like, come on, Paul. We gotta go after the people next door. Claude Harper.
And the bees used to drive him crazy, man. He'd be jumping in little ponds all the time trying to get away from the honeybees. Right. Anyway.
Okay.
So I get to the address, and standing outside, There's a man and a woman. Now, the woman is looking like Pocahontas. She got a quilt wrapped around her. I'm going, what the hell is this? Some homeless people? What is going on here, right? So I pulled up, and they're still talking. They're saying their little goodbyes or whatever. And she finally opened the door to get in the car. And so she calls the guy back over. She goes, "Oh, you're not going to give me a kiss goodbye?" I said, "Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go with the crazy now."
Yep.
So he leaned in and gave her a hug and a kiss. And then she said, "Now, don't be doing no effing." I went, "What?"
Wait. Wait a minute. She told him, don't do no effing.
Yeah, don't be doing no effing. I said, oh, damn.
So he's all locked down from effing?
Yeah, man.
Oh, we can't have that, man.
So, she's in the car, so we close the door and pull off. So I try to strike up a little soft conversation. How you doing? Everything good? Headed home or And I'm thinking she might say, "Well, no, I'm just going up on the bridge," because she's looking kind of homeless, right?
Right.
Or tent. Drop me off at the tent on 6th Street. I went, oh, okay. So she finally, just dozed off, and I know she was asleep because her cell phone, I gave her a cable to charge her phone, and the cell phone stayed lit sitting in her lap the whole trip until we got maybe the final exit off of 14 going into Lancaster. Excuse me. So her destination is somewhere in Lancaster. So she says, okay, well, when we go to the address, I'm going to pick up my kids, and then we're going to go to my house. I said, okay, no problem. So we get there, we pick up the kids. There's a little girl. She might have been 5, 6. And she wrapped a blanket around the kid and brought her out. And the other one might have been 10 to 12. And so they all, got in the back seat, and I took them to their final destination. But I'm trying to figure out what that trip was all about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she said it cost her $68 to get down there, and it was $72 on the trip that I made for her because it was 2 stops. So I think this trip was a little further away. But anyway, to make a long story short, I think old girl was making one of those late night creeps. But what's still puzzling to me is when she told him, "Don't be doing no effing." I said, what is this relationship all about? Now, she's in her 30s, and I think the guy was maybe about the same. He might have been 40.
Okay.
And that's going to be one of those trips that I probably will never understand unless I get her again, and then I will interrogate her. Because inquiry minds want to know.
Well, how you going to tell somebody, don't do no effing, and you're going out doing some effing yourself?
Right.
Possibly. Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly effing on your end.
I mean, that round trip, that was $140+.
Okay.
So, and not to prejudge or to profile anyone, the houses were not, in the better neighborhoods.
Okay, right.
Yeah. But, you never know.
Hmm?
But,
You always find a place to F.
Yeah. Anyway, that was...
no boundaries.
No boundaries. So that was my Uber story or Lyft story.
Lyft story. I got to start doing Lyft stories now.
So I tried to do Uber over the weekend, and I mean, they're just shortchanging you, man. I can't do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the app off the phone. I just have to get a complete divorce from Uber.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned about Carol on assignment, and that's it. But you have to, when Carol's not here, you have to ask for other Carol.
Why?
Why not? Just to fill the space for a little bit. Other Carol could just, make a couple of sentences and leave.
And who did you have in mind?
Okay, well, just ask for other Carol, and she'll show up.
May we have the presence of other Carol? Who are you talking?
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, it was nice to be here. I know Carol is not here right now. I just got back from my walk. And, I was walking past, when I do my walk, and I, sometimes pass this van. There's this guy that's there sometimes, and, he means well, and I know I try to compliment him on how he, looks. He's a good-looking guy. He's probably between the age of 18 and 80. And, he's a good-looking guy, but, I'm too old to be raped.
Straight to hell.
Straight to hell.
You're going straight to hell, Chris.
No,
Chris,
nobody's going to hell. What are you talking about?
You and Lee are going straight to hell. How dare you all besmirch?
That's not
Carol
nice.
like that.
Now, Alpo, don't say things like
I
that.
haven't
Don't
said a word.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
I haven't said.
Nobody's going to
My
hell.
name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
You going straight to hell.
No, I'm not
Alpo,
going.
you ought to be ashamed of yourself for telling people to go to hell.
Oh, Chris, I thought that would be beneath you.
I'm not Chris. I'm other Carol.
Okay, other Carol.
All right, then. No,
He's got a split
Don't-
personality.
Yeah, don't damn people to hell. What's wrong with you?
And Lee, you back there just chuckling. You are the quintessential enabler.
I don't know why you want to put me in that category of being, supportive to nonsense. I don't live there.
You're going straight to hell. Both
I
of you.
don't live in that
No,
space.
that's not nice. No. That's the terrible
Well,
thing to say. Now, I do this out of love, and you go turn around and damn me to hell. Now, I've been damned to hell by other greater people than you, sir.
And it don't do no good, does it?
Hey, well, I'm still here.
Wow.
Believe you me, I got hell on earth, man.
I know I was married to her.
Ooh,
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Jesus!
I know.
There you go.
That was a low blow. But
that's all right, though.
I don't know if I could be seen with the likes of you two.
Yeah, right.
You're
Like
all
you're a
right.
perfect angel. When we go to hell, you're going to be out front taking up admissions.
Well, I mean,
You're going to be out there pimping up the pearly gates. So I know I'll see you later. You'll be out there trying to buy your way in because you ain't gonna make it.
oh, I definitely get in.
No, you stole too much bread when you were driving the bread truck. You ain't gonna get in.
If I can sneak into Comiskey Park, if I can to the movie theaters, I will sneak into heaven with no problem.
Okay.
St. Peter's? No way.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
let me
got
say
a
this for the record, if people think I'm being mean. I'm not being mean, and Carol on this program said it herself, you can make fun of me, I don't care. That was a direct quote because Lee and everybody heard that. So there you go.
Yep. She's cool with it. She's like Donald Trump, though. The more you talk about her, the more she loves you. Does that make sense?
I got a lot of love for her, then, I guess.
She likes to be teased and played with. So, yeah.
Be careful how you phrase that, sir.
Well, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
With gasoline draws on both of you. Oh, damn.
Wait, hold on a second. First of all, we having a fun, nice conversation, and you're gonna piss it all away by damning everybody to hell. You should be happy your damn self and be a part of the conversation and not gonna damn us to hell.
Or a participant.
Well,
If you don't want to participate, just don't play or hate. You don't have to participate.
That's
just
right.
hey, let everybody do their thing.
Don't hate,
damn everybody
celebrate,
to hell.
participate.
Thank you.
Jump in the pool and start swimming. You know?
Carol, eat a bowl of oatmeal for both of them.
Yeah, please, because I'm not going to. Yeah,
Can't
it's
touch
fun.
it.
when I pick up people and they're going to like Gold's Gym or LA Fitness or one of those fitness places, just as they're stepping out, I say, hey, do an extra 10 minutes for me, okay? Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Instead of a tip, young man, give me an extra 10 minutes of workout. They look at me like, what's wrong with this old fool? You don't have no sense of humor. Get your fat ass in there and work out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give me an extra 10. Yeah, I have fun with my riders.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I had a guy from Fayetteville, North Carolina, him and 2 of his buddies, and they're here in town to do a little rapping. And, you know, I don't know if the guy's famous or not, but he gave me a CD and his business card. He might be, but I don't know, rappers. So he was, you know, I said, yeah, I know all about Fayetteville, North Carolina. I've been all through the Carolinas and Charlotte and all that, and blue. So we struck up a little conversation. But it's typical small town guys taking pictures. They were kind of acting like tourists, taking pictures of different places. I picked them up in Long Beach and brought them back up to Inglewood on La Tierra Boulevard. They went to a little club, I guess, to go see some rap performance. But they're nice guys. But, you know, country is a bowl of turnips, as Andre would say, a truckload of turnips. Now, that's country. But nice guys, really nice guys. And I gave them some tips about the do's and don't do's, you know, as it relates to being an artist and do your own thing. And the guy said, yeah, I'm not signed with a label. I have my own label and blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, well, you know, don't think about making music to make money by selling it. Use that as a promotional tool. Put it online. Give it away. Free downloads. That will help build your brand, your popularity, your name recognition, blah, 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 blah. He said, yeah, I've been thinking about that, but I wasn't sure if it made sense. I said, it makes all the sense in the world because, I mean, it doesn't cost you a lot of money outside of whatever it costs you to produce it. And if you're producing it at home in your bedroom, in your garage or basement or whatever, and, you know, it's just you and your boys, then what did it cost? Some time. A little time. So you release your music, give it away. I mean, that's basically what the record labels do, is to promote your product. So put it out there so people can have access to it. And pump it up on social media. Get all your friends to pump it up. Get your name out there. And if you get popular, like Chance the Rapper, he's not with a label. He's doing his own thing.
Right.
I don't particularly, you know, care for his music. You know, I'm not that excited about it. But the fact is, he's figured out how to make money, and he's making his money through concerts and merchandising and what have you. And there are, you know, a bunch of labels that are trying to get him to sign. And maybe he will, but I hope he doesn't. He doesn't need them. So anyway, you know, to my advice to any young music folk are thinking about doing it or is doing it, but you're not sure about which way to go that direction. Do your own thing. Be independent. Give away the music. Make your money on your concerts. Maybe you'll get into some movies or TV positions, endorsements. Maybe you get a fashion line going, tennis shoe endorsement. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Maybe you get a hip hop golf ball. I mean, think outside of the box. Do your own thing. Own your own brand. Become your own marketing machine. Get it out there. Get it cracking. Okay? Crack-a-lackin'.
Yeah. That's some good advice. I mean, look, for example, here's Ice Cube receiving a Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
He should have had that some time ago.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And that was on Monday. That was just, I mean, once again, congratulations to Ice Cube, man, because, you know, who would have thunk it? That's what happens when you think outside the box.
That's right. Now, I wonder where his star is and who's to the left or to the right of it or next to him. That would be interesting. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to where they place you. You know, but I damn sure wouldn't want to be next to Donald Trump. Because they're pissing on his star, man. Even the homeless people saying, Hey,
Right.
F you.
Yeah. Right on it,
Right.
piss on it like
They
you
got-
said, right.
They got all kind of stickers stuck on. They have to clean that thing off every day. That's
Right.
how bad it is.
Yeah, it'll be soiled a lot. Well, that goes back to Muhammad Ali. He did not want the name Muhammad, on the ground because they wanted to be disrespected. They had to put it in a wall somewhere near that area. So
He
his
didn't want to
star
be
is not
walked
on
on.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
It's a form of disrespect.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And he's out to kill somebody.
I'm saying. I want my star up in the sky, on the clouds,
Yeah.
like Batman.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of Batman, we lost Adam West,
That's right.
88 years old.
That's amazing. I would not have thought he was that old. But I guess
He
it's
looked
been a
good for
long
his
time,
age.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was the Batman, first Batman, well, it was TV first, wasn't it? Or the
Yeah.
the movie? Was it?
You go back to like the old movie serials, the black
Yeah.
and white. But as far as TV Batman, it was him.
Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, it was really kind of corny. Zoom,
Yeah,
bam.
it was. Right.
Words.
Kind of corny. Kind of corny.
Yeah, it was very corny. Okay, all right.
It was all camp. Or it was very
Yeah.
campy.
It was. But that was all we had to watch. I mean, it wasn't like it was a whole lot of good stuff on there during that time.
Right.
Ed
Well, that sure
Sullivan
wasn't the
show.
good stuff. That sure wasn't the good stuff. And come on, Batman, really?
You were not a Batman fan, huh?
I wasn't. Let me put it like this: when I saw what channel it was on, I turned away and ripped the knob off. Okay.
What channel was it on in Chicago?
I believe it was 7.
Yeah, was that ABC?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it first aired before it went into reruns, it was on ABC Network.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's interesting. In all my travels around the country, the 3 major networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC, were typically on the same channel in most markets.
Huh.
Yeah. That was obviously by design, as they were
Right.
buying stations around the country. They, ABC, CBS was typically on channel 3, I believe. What was it in Chicago?
2.
2.
Yeah, true.
Maybe it was 2. 2 or 3. And then NBC was 5?
5.
Yeah. And that's pretty consistent around the country.
Right. And
With
ABC
a few
was 7.
exceptions, yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody was thinking,
Mhm.
Try
to make it all
nationwide.
consistent.
Yeah. As you travel, and say, hey, turn on channel 2. Channel 7. Go on channel 7. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. The beginning of networking.
There you go.
So what's next? I mean, from a technological standpoint, do you think that eventually we'll have a chip under our skin and a screen attached to your arm, permanently implanted?
I'm not cool with that. That's we already got enough big brotherish stuff going on already. The chip
Yeah.
implant would just a little bit too much. But, I don't know. Maybe visors. That has any type of you can have a visor with a mic attached to it, like your cell phone and
Yeah.
whatever you want to see, YouTube or anything online. Just go through your visor.
What happened to Google Glass?
I think I'll probably go back and they're probably go back and retweak that one.
Yeah,
It's a decent idea.
my friend Armando bought one of those. I have to bring him on and say, Armando, are you still using your Google Glass?
Oh, Armando Rivera?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
how's he doing, man?
He's hanging in there. He's doing some radio consulting. He's got 3 or 4 stations he's consulting, working
Okay.
from home and having fun.
Good.
Great radio guy. Good guy.
Yeah.
Good dude.
I met him once briefly. He probably doesn't remember because only once. When I got hired at Clear Channel,
Uh-huh.
I met him, and I told him how much I, was a fan and everything else, and days of BMX. Then turn around, I go back the next day to work to be trained. He was fired.
Yeah, that's the way it works, man.
Yeah, that bloodbath.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But he's a good guy, a great radio guy.
Oh yeah.
I got to buy a stand for my cell phone because it keeps falling. And I destroy cables. When it falls, it like breaks off the cable where it goes into the phone itself.
Right.
And I did that with my iPad the other day, and I had a really nice 10-foot charger cable, and it broke.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure there are millions of people that go through the same issue with the broken cables. Well, I guess it's better to break the cable than to break the little receptacle in the phone, because then you really
true.
trashed. You got to go see the phone repair guy.
Go see the doctor.
I see every day at least one person gets into my Lyft car with a broken phone. You know, the glass all shattered.
Right.
At least once a day.
Jeez.
Yesterday was twice. Oh, I had another crazy Lyft ride. It was a ride at the airport, pick up at the airport, right? LAX.
Right. LAX.
So I go there. This guy has a black mask on. You know, like you put over your face when you got a tuberculosis or some shit.
Right.
One of those, but it was
Or
black,
some shit.
or some shit like that. Yeah, man. And it's black. And he's got a baseball cap pulled down over his face and some sunglasses on. I'm going, who in the hell is this? Michael Jackson? Reincarnated? And he was Asian. He had blonde hair coming out of the damn baseball cap. And I'm going, oh, shit. Am I going to have to kill this cat? Because he looked kind of freaky, right?
Okay.
I said, I'm going to have to knock this sucker out. So I tried to strike up a little conversation before he got in the car.
Before I knock the sucker out.
Yeah. So I jump out of the car and I go to the trunk to open it up. And he said, oh, I don't have any bags. I said, well, oh, shit, there's some terrorist-looking sucker now. my alert goes off. I went, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to kill him. I'm gonna have to kill this fool. I'm going to have to take him out. So I got me a little weapon in the car. It's called a ball-peen hammer.
You don't play, don't you, bro?
Hey, look, if I have to knock you out, you're going down. You're going to have a big knot on your head.
The size of a grapefruit.
That's the first layer.
Right.
That's the first one that's going to pop out of your head. Then it's going to turn into a watermelon because I'm going to hit you hard. But anyway, so the guy gets in the back seat. And I start saying, hey, man, get up front so I can get a good swing on you. So he sat back there and played with his phone, and I dropped him off. But you know what? It pissed me off because we were supposed to be going about 19 miles, which is a decent little ride. He changed the address, and it was only a 7-mile ride. He went to some little Japanese restaurant or something.
Okay.
So that kind of pissed me off because he shortchanged me, right? So what was his thing? I mean, what was going on there? Did he actually come in on a flight? I mean, how you do a flight and you don't even have a shaving kit? You know, your toiletries.
Right.
How do you do that?
Nah.
I don't understand that.
Tales from the lift.
Yeah, the black, I don't think I've ever seen a black one, like a surgical mask. What was that all about? What do you guys think?
I don't know. Alpha, what do you think? I don't know about that one.
Alpha don't touch that stuff. Lee, you came up with this old lady that said effing. Have you ever thought that effing means figure?
No. She used the word. I was just trying to soften it up for the purpose of the broadcast.
Oh.
No, she didn't use effing. She said the real word.
The real
F
word.
Yeah. Right. She gave him some instructions as to what not to do.
And do not F.
No, and you better not do no effing.
As the fly swirled around her kneecap.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on there,
break.
but 2 hours round trip from Lancaster to Burbank. So something was going on there. Maybe I'll
Good
catch
payment.
her again. Maybe I'll
Good
catch
payment.
her. Yeah, right. Exactly. I had no problems with it. And then on the way back, I stopped at International House of Pancakes and had some coffee because I was getting ready to start slapping myself to stay awake. So if I come in here one day and I'm all bruised up in the face, it's not because somebody kicked my ass. I kicked my own ass, okay? Trying to stay awake. You ever do that when you're driving? It's kind of late. You start smacking yourself. You roll the windows down. You turn the radio up loud. And nothing is working.
Well, when you have sleep apnea, you've tried it all.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you.
Shit, that's no joke. You can raise up all the put down the windows and blast all the music, and only going to help is sleep. That pillow is going to help you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's rough, doctor.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I must take a premature leave of you.
Oh, well,
I have an appointment, if you will.
all right.
All right.
I have
Well,
a match.
a match?
A match with the Sandman.
So you're going to take that midday old man nap, in other words.
Well, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to listen to this Keebler Elf tell his lies. Beauregard Sessions, Jeff Beauregard Sessions.
Oh, you're going to go watch that shit. Okay.
Well, you know they're going they have a campaign out to smear the new special investigator.
Yeah, and then they have the gall to have meetings about whether or not Trump should fire him. If you do that, man, why don't you just stick a gun to your head and blow your damn brains out? Because that is the most asinine idea that you could possibly come up with.
Lee, what you're watching is messaging
Oh, no question.
personified.
Oh, I get it. I totally get it. But the imagination behind the messaging.
The media is falling for it.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
His followers are for half the nation. Let me put it like that. With the help of the media, is basically falling for this. How many times do they have to play a montage of him saying, I'll bring it out in a couple of weeks. You'll know real soon. He's about nothing but false promises and lies.
That's it. Absolutely.
So you gentlemen, y'all try to behave, okay?
Yeah, well, that's kind of hard. Well, check back with us if you come up with anything significant out of that interrogation, the softball interrogation that the Republicans are about to do.
That's what they're going to do. Republicans are going to give them softball.
Right.
The Democrats are going to get their questions stonewalled. So
yep, he's going to say, I can't talk about that. That would be against. That's an executive order.
Yeah, he's
executive
claim
privilege.
Right,
yeah.
Executive privilege, and the whole 9 yards.
So it's so predictable. We know exactly what's going to happen. The outcome is going to be exactly what we think. It's going to be bullshit.
But by that time,
more cover-up.
By that time, the Sandman will have been victorious, beat the hell out of me.
Okay.
I'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Ouch. Yeah, their history.
That was a great game, man.
They're February.
Black history.
Black history. They're done. Stick a fork in them. And I told you so. I called it. I said, hey, they're not going to come back from a 3 down and win 4 in a row. Not against this team.
Right.
And against most teams. It's never been done before. I think one day it probably will happen. But not now.
Yeah.
Certainly it didn't happen. So, goodbye.
Great.
See you later. Go back to Cleveland and lick your wounds.
Yes.
Get rid of some of that arrogance. Anyway, okay, Alfo, you take care. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Anything,
All right, y'all take care.
If anything
You too. Take care,
extraordinary
Alfo.
comes out, pop back in and let us know.
All right, we'll do.
Because I'm not going to carry it. I'm not going to do nothing with it. I'm so sick of those people. The criminals.
Later, fellas.
All right, take it easy now.
All right, bye. But, yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Insane.
The thought about firing the special prosecutor investigator, it speaks volume about your guilt. You're hiding something. Why are you hiding something? Let the process happen. Let it go through. If you're not guilty of anything, you just sit back by the fireplace, light up a cigar, and smoke through it. So what are you afraid of, Mr. President? What do they have something on you? Why you want to fire people? Is it just to keep them from exposing your nasty butt? Yes, that's what I believe.
Right.
It stinks, and I can smell it all the way here on the left coast. I had a guy in the car last night. He was a intellectual property lawyer. He's living in Mexico City. Came here for a meeting, overnight meeting. And, he's basically hired by the government, civil servant job. And he was telling me that, because I asked him a question, I said, what are the people in Mexico saying about our new president? He said they can't stand him. And, the whole NAFTA trade deal, they're saying in Mexico, look, fine. Do you want to change it? We won't do business with America. We'll do business with China and the other countries. We don't have to do business with you. So take your NAFTA modifications and stick them up your butt. I went, wow, they do have options. They do. They don't have to do business with us.
That's right.
So he says, he says, I'm very concerned. He says, the wall is an issue, but that's not the major issue in the eyes of the Mexicans. It's the NAFTA trade deal. And they're willing to do business with Russia, China, and anybody else. South Korea. Mm-hmm. So, adios, amigo. Take your little NAFTA deal. See, that's why I think the whole... They're not thinking everything through clearly. They're only looking at it from their bird's eye view as it impacts on them. The president, his family, and his cronies. Now, about this cabinet meeting yesterday, was that the biggest kiss-ass meeting you ever heard?
Of course.
Everybody went around the table, praise the leader, praise the dictator. We're sucking up to you, Mr. President, because I want to keep my job. Please don't fire me. You're a bunch of little sissies.
Yes.
Not one person in there have a set of balls to stand up to this clown. That is disgusting and un-American. You don't have the gumption, the balls, the kahunas, the strength as a human being to stand up to a person that has bad ideas that's going to discombobulate the entire freaking country. And you're a bunch of kiss asses. All of you. Not one person around that table do I have any respect for. Not one. I was just waiting for that. I said, Mr. President, I'm here, but listen, I really don't want to be here. I'd rather be playing golf than be sitting here with your monkey ass. I was waiting for that one. Not one. I'd rather watch grass grow than to sit here and listen to your bovine.
That's right. Rather watch paint dry.
Yeah. I'd rather sell Girl Scout cookies in front of a hardware store than to sit here and mess with your junky bullshit. Show me your taxes. Come over here and grab some of this.
Right.
You want to grab this.
Right.
Yeah.
Grab Jabbo, man.
Yeah, grab Jabbo and see what happens. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Your worst nightmare, sucker. Oh, yeah, I'd talk real mean to him. He'd look at me like, no one has ever said anything to me like that. Well,
because
welcome to the real world,
That's
biatch.
the language he understands.
Oh, I'd speak real ugly to him. Real ugly.
Biatch. Oh, help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let him have it, man.
Hey, listen, that's a conversation I would have with him. Because that's why he will not invite me to the Oval Office or
No, I
even
don't
to
think he
Washington, D.C.
Right.
He don't even want me near the White House, the
Like,
Capitol,
this man
nothing.
is-
No, just stay out.
This man,
Yep.
like Mr. Michaels is banned.
Yep. I've sent him direct messages. I accept your resignation. When is it going to happen? I'm serious. Y'all think I'm
I know.
playing?
No, I know you. That's why I'm laughing. I know
I ain't
it's serious,
scared.
but
What is he going to do? Fire
Never
me?
scared.
What is he
You're
going
fired,
to do?
man.
You're fired. Yeah, well,
Right.
you ain't the first punk that's done that. Shit. Better men and women than you have fired
Thank
me. Okay.
Right.
So you're late, dude. Yeah. So yeah. Don't bother me. You know, I ain't scared of him. He's just
I don't
another
blame
man.
you, man.
He puts his pants on the same way I do. I think.
Exactly.
I'm assuming. But I wouldn't raise my hand and put the other one on the Bible and testify to that effect.
Right.
I'm just assuming that
Yeah.
he rolls the way I do, but may not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to imply anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Because I'm not standing there when he gets dressed in the morning. And I'm
I'm sorry. Please continue.
and certainly not there when he's doing those jackass tweets. When are they going to take his phone?
They won't. I mean, they've been trying to. He's been quiet, for a little bit, but I think overall he's a man. He's a man. He's the old man. Get off my lawn, you kids. When it comes to twittering, and he just goes, So no matter that or that Kofi fee that he messed up on, trying to play it off, like, well, tell me what Kofi fee means. No, you're in a fit of rage and you misspelled a word. Mm-hmm. Try to play it off like you meant to type that. I mean, dude, he's 70 years old. He can be playing games like that. But, this is the president he has. He's very juvenile. He's a bully. Mm-hmm. He's used to having his way. And, if he makes a mistake, he's going to blame you for it or anybody else that gets in his way. That's how he operates.
Exactly.
Yeah, sad. Very sad.
Well, anyway, I'm not going to depress people and talk about his monkey ass. I mean, he doesn't deserve.
On a separate note, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'll just say, when we last left our hero and heroine, you and Carol were talking about going out to lunch yesterday. Where'd you end up going?
Went to a little Thai place.
Oh, okay.
And food was good, but they couldn't get the damn order right. But well, yeah.
What happened?
My order was fine, but Carol's was jacked up. But she, I think they just didn't understand. She was speaking in one language, and she was doing some Carolism, and this young lady couldn't follow.
She couldn't hang.
No. Carol got it confused. She said originally she ordered some wonton soup, and originally it was called a Thai salad, I believe.
Okay.
But then she changed her mind and said, let me have what he ordered. Now I ordered, it was called what? It was chicken and shrimp in a salad.
Okay.
And so she said, but it somehow, the lady didn't understand her. So what she ended up getting was the original salad that she spoke about, but she changed, and the girl screwed up. And they brought her the wonton soup, and she told her to cancel that. So, yeah, so she ate the soup and had them change the salad to the one that she actually wanted, and she took that home.
Okay.
But she always does that. I mean, she always, she never eats the whole damn meal.
Right.
She gets a go bag, and I think she takes it home to the cats.
To the cats, yeah.
Yeah. cats. They lay up in bed and, pass the food around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, that happens. I get the food, and I get in the bag, I take it back to a small boy and fat bastard. And I just let them, just eat off of it.
And that other biatch.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, they got...
for the new viewers and listeners, Carol has 3 cats. Carol is the co-host of one of the thousands of co-hosts to the show. And she has 3 cats. There's a big white fuzzy, I don't know what you call it. I don't know cats, but the breeds, but big fuzzy fuzzball cats with little flat faces, whatever that breed is. One's called Her because it's a girl.
Right.
Him. Is it him or fat boy and little man?
Fat boy.
Fat boy, little man, and Her.
Fat boy, little man, and Her. That's hilarious.
Where do people come up with these names for animals?
I don't know. Let's consider the source.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, enough said. It's like my childhood dog's name was Toby.
Right.
Toby was always a slave. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Toby was my slave. I love that dog, man. He was part German Shepherd and part Collie.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
smart dog, too.
Man, we had dogs and cats, man. We had
I had tons of cats.
yeah, we had a Doberman Pinscher. His name was Charlie. And then we had a German Shepherd. Mm-hmm. So instead of calling him Charlie 2, we called him Dose. Like Uno Dos, so we call him Dose. Mm-hmm. And then we had some cats over, like Rocky was a cat. In fact, we got Rocky from the Humane Society. Mm-hmm. Now, Rocky was all of, maybe at the time, 15 years old and lived in the alleys all his life. And they had a rough time getting out the cage. Like, should have been the sign right there. We're trying to be all humane and shit. So
Rocky is 15 years old.
At the time.
Alley cat.
All his life. All his life.
So you can't break that cat. Come on.
But nobody wanted him.
Right.
So my parents decided to go on. I'm hip. So my parents decided to go on and get him.
Oh.
So we talked about getting a kitten at first, but
Mm-hmm.
they figured, okay, he's at the end of his life. We'll go on and give him a home for whatever time it is.
Yeah.
So they put him in the box, of course, with holes in it, so he could breathe. So we take him home. So they told us when we get home, put him in the middle of the room.
And
he'll
open the
come
box.
out.
Yeah.
Right, open the box, he'll come out on his own. Now we get there, we get home about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
See this one.
He don't come out till like 10 o'clock at night. Because the news had just come on at 10 o'clock here locally in Chicago.
Right.
The news comes on, then he comes out the goddamn box.
So what did he do? Did he just
he
go
he
crazy?
came out the box, he freaked, and then went underneath the radiator. And stayed there for 2 days straight.
Damn.
Only time he came out was to eat, and nobody never saw him eat. And then slivered back underneath the radiator. This is the summertime, so it wasn't on.
Right. Okay.
So we didn't see this goddamn cat. He hid underneath the radiator or went to the closet in the front of the house. So we never saw him. So when my sister and me were at school, my dad got tired of him and he chased his ass and literally kicked his ass out the back of the house.
Did he hang out near the house?
No, what happened was he chased him with a broom throughout the house,
and literally
and swept his ass like Golden State was about to sweep the Cavaliers. He swept his ass out from the back porch. Years later, one of our neighbors was saying that they had a cat and their cat ran away, and it came back and it was very bruised up, like with nicks and cuts on his face. So they said they saw a black and white big ass cat in the alley that was just like beating these cats up, and we believe it was Rocky.
Rocky was knocking him out.
Rocky was black and white, and Mama don't take no mess, man.
Wow. Rocky
Mama
went,
said
wow.
knock you out.
Yeah, right. 15 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty old for a cat. I mean,
Pretty old, but he was spry though. I mean, he still had energy and was very swift for his age. But nobody wanted his ass because he was too ornery.
yeah, right. Now,
Yeah, he
how
was
the
set
hell
in
do
his
they know
ways.
how old an animal is? Come on, man.
Well, I don't know. That's what they told us.
Yeah. They guess.
I guess they had to guess that, Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't hang out with. They followed him his ass in the alley. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You know what's the best pet though?
What's that? What, fish?
No, hell. One of those talking ass birds. The big colorful one. What do they call?
Like a cockatoo or something like
Well, yeah, a cockatoo, cockatiel, but the macaw.
Oh, macaw. Yeah.
Yeah, those
okay.
things can live to be 100 years old. The only thing about it, they can outlive the owner.
Oh, geez.
They become hand-me-downs, pass-them-ons.
Man.
Let's say you
Right.
buy one of those things now, and let's say it's a couple of years old, and you live to be, let's say, 80. Now, the bird at that point may be 40.
Right.
Your ass is blowing dirt bubbles. The bird is still talking shit.
See.
And you have to give the bird to your daughter, and then she lives to be 80, and that bird is still hanging. So, yeah, well, knocked out 2. Who's next? They can live or be old-ass birds, man.
That's amazing.
Yeah, 80, 90 years old is not uncommon.
See, I can't have no bird because I'm already, getting ancient. And the last thing I need is the bird talking shit to me.
Right. You sitting in the
I'm
box.
sitting there.
Dead now.
I would have to come back to haunt him.
Thank you. He'll come back to haunt the bird.
That's right. You come in the next day, he won't have no feathers on. Be butt naked. I'm gonna pluck every feather off his ass. That's right. You're gonna mess with me, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, take this.
Man. See, once again, it's bad enough being old, and then we get old to the point where you start to feel it, of course, and it's in your bones, and you're taking medicine and everything else. You're sitting there minding your own business. You got the bird behind you, sitting there, oh man, I'm old, man. All of a sudden, old bastard.
Yeah, really.
I got time for that, man. I'm like, if they call you out your name, like, hey, man, I'm ready to go to the bathroom. Old bitch.
You stink.
Right.
Take a shit.
Yeah, they'll expose you, man. Tell all your business.
Can't piss. Can't F.
Yeah. They can be ornery.
No, I can't have that dog.
No.
You got to go.
Yeah, but plus, sometimes they won't shut up.
Yeah, they keep yapping.
Put the black blanket over the thing, and they still talk shit. They won't go to sleep. 3 o'clock in the morning, they want to have a conversation. Now, see, when you have that kind of a bird, you have to have a room, soundproof room attached to your house.
Yeah.
And let them have that room. Maybe with a big window, they can see the outside and all that kind of stuff. But you can turn them off. You can put them in the soundproof room. Not a cage. I don't like the cage thing. But I would, if I had one of those expensive birds, I would probably build a room that would be at least maybe 12 by 15 or 15 by 15 or 12 by 20. And that's the birdhouse.
Yeah.
You got some trees in there, some real live trees they can fly and land on, some sticks that they can, do their thing. With a real habitat for the bird. But that bitch got to be soundproof.
Yeah.
Because at 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't want to have a conversation with a bird.
And I don't want to get cussed out by a bird either. I don't want a bird that has been around a stereotypical black woman.
Oh, no. See, there you
Because then his neck start to roll and everything else. Let me tell you something, motherfucker.
A hood
I'm like,
bird.
no, right?
Yeah, that'd be mean.
I can't have that.
I would definitely open the door and let him out.
Yeah, you got to go. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, plucking, man. You take that, you mother plucker. You know,
Let's see.
all
here.
the feathers off, man.
Let's see what we got on Facebook. Maybe we got some. Damn. I open up Facebook. The first thing I see is looks like a picture of Tiny, Amber Rose. Who is this other girl? Is that Black China? And who is this? Yeah, I think that's Black China. I don't know all these hood rats.
Can't tell the hood rats on a scorecard.
First thing on the doggone page that pops up when I log into Facebook. Anyway, let's see here. What is it saying on Lee Michaels Facebook page? Any wise guy comments? Oh, look at that. 15 comments here.
Okay, what you got there?
Laura Rice. Hashtag other Carol. She did that 4 times. Laughing out loud at Alfo and the oatmeal. Yeah, Adam West. This is Darius talking about Adam West and the Catwoman. Yeah. Michael Shockley Good Times is hot. What the hell is that? Well, I don't know what that's referring to. That's from Robert Bush. I don't know. Who's Robert? A new listener? Probably one of my friends. Has to be, right?
Okay, yeah.
Laura says, maybe the masked guy was a day trip. Like San Francisco to L.A. Well, could have been.
You never know.
Yeah, could have been. You don't know. And then she sent a link that I can't click on. Why does that happen with Facebook?
I don't know. I see it over there. CNN.com link over.
Yeah. Donald Trump, Robert Mueller.
Yeah.
Christopher. I don't know what. Can you copy and paste that and open it? I have it on my iPad. It's too hard for me to do. Him and his daughter appear a little too close to me. Oh, Chuck Arrington. Yeah, you're right, man. I agree. Donald Trump and his daughter, too chummy.
Yeah.
That's some family incest. Where are they from? West Virginia? Some hillbillies? He's a New York City hillbilly. Yeah. Yeah, the comedians have to be having a field day with this president. I mean, he gives them so much material to throw back at him and have fun with. It's amazing.
Don't insist.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, they are kind of chummy. That is disturbing.
Well, to lighten it up a little bit, let's talk about a little sports. Were you surprised that Cleveland lost?
I was not surprised. The Warriors have been on a mission since they got Kevin Durant. And I feel the happiest for Kevin Durant because he took an onslaught of media criticism for him leaving the team that beat him in the playoffs. And I've been a proponent of this since day one. The man made a decision that was his own in a world where black men, in particular in the media, I'm going to go there, where we're murdered, where we're put in a negative light, not a positive light the majority of the time. Here's a young man who's kept his nose clean. You never hear anything about any outside off-the-court situations.
Yeah.
Makes a decision, and they crucified this man for doing it. I didn't like that.
Well, yeah, a lot of people were hating on him and said, well, he's just going to a team to get a ring. And your point is what?
Right.
He's a good player.
Yes, he is.
He participated. He helped with the win. And yeah, damn it, that's what these guys play for, to get a ring.
Yes.
And he's how old is he now?
Well, I gotta check. I think he's like, I think he's about to maybe approach 30.
Yeah, so he realizes that there ain't a lot of years left in the game for him.
Right.
Who knows what kind of injuries he might have?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's a pain, run up and down that wooden court and jumping up and down, getting elbowed and kicked and all that stuff. Come on, it wears on you.
82 games the regular season plus the playoffs if you're lucky.
Right.
And then your workouts on the off season. So yeah, it's
Sure.
a lot. It's a 24. It's an all year thing.
And you're traveling and, different time zones and eating out and all that bull. So
Right.
it wears into it's with all the sports players, professional sports players. They go through a agonizing life. It ain't pretty. Looks pretty
Well,
on the outside, but it's rough.
I'm so happy for him because he was just, in the sports media, they went after him. They sick the dogs on him, and he shouldn't have won. He's weak and everything else. And I have to get credit when credit's due. So before going on the air, I used to check out this program on ESPN called First Take with Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman. And
Yeah, I
it's a debate show.
can't take Stephen A.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But I was listening. I had to check it out because of the win for Warriors, for the Golden State Warriors. And so they had on Wanda Durant, who is Kevin Durant's mother.
Okay.
And she was on the show because he's, once again, go back to Stephen A., but after Kevin, since he made the move. So to his credit, when they had Wanda on there, she told him to his face, "You were too harsh on my son. Your criticisms, were
You're getting ready to get
very
smacked
biting."
from a mama.
Oh yeah, you go
Who
fight
loves
mama
her-
back.
right, who loves her son.
That's right.
You getting ready? You picking the wrong fight now.
That's right.
So she checked him.
She checked him well, and to his
good for her.
credit, he grabbed her hand and said he was sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. Smith. So that was a class act, and unfortunately, in Stephen A.'s life, he recently lost his mother.
Oh, okay.
She passed away.
Yeah. Well, maybe that
So-
made him a little more sensitive. To
I
his-
would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. But man, I'm so happy with Kevin Durant, and then plus to become the playoffs MVP. The man was averaging over 30 points per game in the MVP. Before he got it, and then receives the Bill Russell MVP award from Bill Russell himself.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out driving, so I didn't see any of the game.
Oh man.
And I'm not a big fan of either of the teams. So
Right.
the rappers that I had in the car from Fayetteville, North Carolina, were monitoring it on their phone. So they say, "Hey, man,
Oh, okay.
Cleveland lost." And I said, "Good, goodbye, good night.
Good.
Get on the plane, go back to Cleveland. Shut up."
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks. Lisa London just checked in. Laura Rice, I guess, had left and came back. So welcome back, Laura.
Okay.
And thank you to all of the other people that are listening and watching. We appreciate your participation in the Lee Michaels Show. Carol is out today on assignment, and but the other Carol is here. So
Yeah, well, I try to, help out with the program when I can. I know Carol does her thing, and, I like her, I want to contribute. And here, you have to understand something, too. I don't talk about it, but I also like bird baths.
well,
Yeah.
that's interesting that you are a bird bath participant, and maybe we could hook you up with Apollo.
Well, that would be swell.
It'd be swell.
That would be nice. That would be swell. That would be nice.
Yeah, where the hell is Apollo? He hasn't been on in almost 2 weeks now. What the? I talked to him. He
Oh,
said
he's
he was
busy.
busy, and he was, out of town at the time that I spoke with him, and he had fallen in love with a hooker.
Right.
A stripper.
stripper.
Yeah. So maybe
He's in love with the stripper.
Yeah, she must have gotten him real twisted.
Yeah, well, she probably broke him half in two. These strippers, they lay it on you sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, I may
pole
be
swinging.
too old to be raped, but I'll still have some sex. It has to be between 18 and 80.
Cripple, blind, and crazy.
Oh, well, he could be like Ray Charles and feel his way through.
Yeah, well, it's amazing interesting that you brought Ray Charles up. But I've talked to a couple of ladies, and not only talked with them, but I've seen them go through a meltdown at the touch of Stevie Wonder. I don't know what it is, but I've seen women in public places meet him, and he'll touch their cheek, hold their hand. I don't know what he's got some magical powers.
Which cheek is he touching?
The facial cheeks.
Okay, got it. Just checking. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
Don't let him hug him now. Oh, it's good night at that point. Good night. Now I lay me down to sleep.
Right.
But let me tell you, man, it's unbelievable what these girls go through. What the hell's wrong with you? They're just like, lose it. At the touch of your hand. It's unreal. And I asked him, I said, Stevie, what is it? Well, where are my sunglasses? I got to do the whole thing.
Oh,
really? I really don't know, but obviously they enjoy it. It's fun. I said, man, you should see him. He goes, was that a blind joke? No, but you call me and you tell me you watching TV. Damn it! What am I supposed to say? Well, I am. Yeah, okay. You're watching TV like you drive cars too, right? He's a character, man.
Oh, that would be fun to check them out, man. To have these women melt.
Oh man, they lose
one
it.
Touch. Man, that's great.
Welcome to the show, Dave Johnson.
Hey, welcome back, Dave. It's good to have you here on the program, through Facebook Live.
Marcus and Michael, my homeboy from Norfolk. Great broadcaster. Music ears extraordinaire. I used to watch what Michael would add at WOWI, Wowee. I think that was the station he was at, from Chicago. And he would always be a little ahead of the rest of the country in adding new music. So if I called him Ears, if Ears put it on, now I had to give it some special attention. And I remember saying it to a record promoter one day. I said, well, did my boy in Norfolk add it? He goes, yeah, he did. I said, well, okay, I will consider this record. That's how much I respected this guy, because his batting average on picking hits was extraordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. So just to give you the heads up, bro, I have my eye on your ears. See, anybody in the radio business would understand that.
That's right.
Damn radio business.
Oh, you got that right, man.
You know what angers me the most about the broadcast industry as it is today?
What's that?
The opportunity for young people has been stifled because they've cut out the opportunity for entry, getting into the business. It's very difficult. Yeah, but, people are sliding in, coming straight off of the promotion team, driving, rolling around in the vans, giving out T-shirts and stuff. And that's not to say that some of those people don't have talent, or go from answering the request line to being afternoon drive jocks. To me, and that happens in major markets. And the reason is they don't have to pay them a lot. If it's not a union shop, they'll pay them whatever they can get away with. Because these kids are eager to seize the moment. They have that opportunity, but they're short on talent. And nobody's developing any talent. And I'll say it, and I mean it, most of the program directors that are running these radio stations today, many of them wouldn't know talent if it came up and smacked them in the damn face. Why? Because they've been in the business for the last 15, 20 years, and in the last 15, 20 years, talent has been deleted.
Yeah.
So they have nothing to compare it to. And they wouldn't know how to develop talent because they've never had to. They were never taught. They never experienced how to develop talent, how to recognize raw talent and develop it into something good, like taking some clay and building a beautiful statue out of it. They don't know how to do that.
Right. No. Far
Because
from
they
it.
haven't been exposed to it. Okay.
Yeah. And
Short
they go on
rant.
and do.
Short rant. I know when to shut up.
No, but no, you're right. I mean, look, see, you love radio, of course. It's been your passion since, you can remember, and I'm the same way. And we don't want to pollute it. And unfortunately, it has been over the years. And people don't understand that, when you love something, you want to take care of it. So we love radio and we want to take care of it. But when it's polluted or bastardized or not taking the responsibility or love and embracement that it should be, it pisses me off. I know it pisses you off too. You just gave Durant, and rightfully so. And people don't understand that. People have to understand that what we do in this business, and you say more to power more than me, but it's the fact that since I was 6, I mentioned before, I always want to do radio. You couldn't tell me anything different. And I knew about the nuances of radio, but I didn't know at the time, the names for stuff. Like I knew about queuing up a record, how to queue a record, but I didn't know the technique of it.
Right. And you can't
Until you
get
get
that
to
until
school.
you do it.
Exactly right. So sometimes you're born to something, and so there's a purity factor that's there. But when these people take the pure out of it and just get in because it looks cool, or my favorite, and especially when I got into talk radio, when people say, "Oh, I can do what you do," really? Because especially when I was working back at WLS, where I used to fill in a lot, and I remember one guy called in. Well, Mr. Bass, let's go to Schaumburg. Dave, you're on the Big 89. Oh, hey, how you doing, Chris? Look, I disagree with everything you say, but, you're a very good talent, but I can do what you do. Really? Yeah, you're just sitting there talking. I said, is that right? Regardless, I went to school for this and went to college and everything else. Yeah, we kind of threw your money away on that, but yeah, it's just talk on the radio.
I would say, sir, where do you live? You live near the station? Come on down. I will invite you to come down. And
that's what I did.
And you can. I'll put you on the air, and I'll just sit back here with my arms crossed, and you run the show at that point.
That's what I did. I did do that.
Did you
I got
really?
in trouble for it. I did. I got in trouble for it. I told the guy, I said, look, you're out there in Schaumburg. You're probably living in your mother's basement, eating Cheetos, or watching television, listening to the radio. Tell you what, why don't you wash your hands, pull your pants up, and I'll invite you to the show, and you can
Pull
sit
your
here.
pants up. I like that.
Right, because
That's
I just swing on him by that point.
Right.
I said, hey, come on to the radio station. I'll invite you as a guest, and you can pick whatever topic you want to pick. It's a 5-hour show. You can do it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. So my boss called me the next day. Like, Chris, you can't do that, man. I said, but Mike, he kind of challenged me. So I had to call it off because he didn't want any type of legality. You know how people are about the attorneys and legal stuff, so we had to cancel it. But, dude, I was going to invite him at the very next show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, you do it. Let's see you do this.
That's how you shut up a chump.
Yeah.
Throw him in the fire.
Right.
Put him in the French fry cooker with no batter. We're gonna fry you raw.
Raw. That's
Raw dogging.
right. Raw and uncut.
Yeah. Put the whole
I
tater
feel your
in.
passion. I feel your passion, man, because it's great especially when you find something you always want to do in your life and you embrace it and embraces you, and it's done well by you. You get paid for it, and that's been like the extra added bonus on the cake.
Yeah.
Because somebody paid you money for this.
And you respect it. See,
Right.
the first thing that I was taught when I entered into the business was to respect that microphone. Don't chump it off. Pretend it's the thing that you love most in life. Don't do anything on that microphone that would cause the station to lose its license or you to lose your job. And I was never fired for anything that I did on the air. Never. I never said anything on the air that offended the community or an average. I didn't do it on the air. And I was a part of a group of guys that were in a yogurt eating contest in 1975 in New York City. Mm. And when you put, 3 or 4 top 40 radio personalities in an event, and we seized the moment to turn it into a crazy event.
Right.
We did it. And we were supposed to be eating the jock that ate the most yogurt in 99 seconds would win. I don't know. I don't think we were getting a prize or, any extra money or anything. It was just a contest out in the public on the streets in New York City to promote this yogurt brand. Well, it turned into a yogurt eating fight because we were taking containers of yogurt and putting it in each other's face, hair, clothes. We were dripping head to toe in freaking yogurt. And ladies and gentlemen, today, I cannot stand yogurt. Will not
so that's
eat
why
it.
you hate yogurt.
Yes, that's why I will not eat that stuff for nothing. If you paid me $1,000, I wouldn't eat it. $5,000 I would consider. $10,000 I'll eat this shit out of it. So that's my yogurt story.
Yeah, that's it. I'm hip. 10,000 eat the shit out of it.
I'll eat all of it you bring to me. Eat it till I puke. Shit. Maybe 25. I'd OD on it.
Oh, okay. Just pass out, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's
I would probably do that for 25.
You got fired. You got fired for that incident. You got fired.
No, and we lost.
Okay.
We lost the account, but
Lost the sponsor, right?
Yeah. We did have to sit with the PD and GM and get our asses reamed, but yeah, it was fun. Steve smoking weed was one of the air personalities. Myself and who else was in that? Was it? It wasn't the PD. It was another jock. Mm. Was it? O'Brien? What was his name? He worked at CFL. Oh, God. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure who the third. It was 3 or 4 of us. Somewhere on, I think it's on Facebook, there's a picture of this event, of us dripping. And I had a big old afro back in the day. And, man, I had yogurt in the crack of my
All
butt.
in the afro?
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Jeez.
I was looking like the shaggy dog with the yogurt in my hair.
Right.
And it was a mess, man. I had all down my shirt and the crack of my butt. There was yogurt everywhere. Everywhere. Shoes, pants.
Ouch.
Yeah. It was a mess.
This was your Superfly era, right? So
Superfly.
You said the 70s, right?
75, yeah.
Okay, so was it Superfly era for you?
I didn't dress like no damn Superfly. With the platform shoes and all that. Hell no.
So how'd you dress?
Jerry curl.
Right. No, that was the 80s, right? The Jerry curl thing.
Yeah,
right?
it was.
Like 70s, 80s,
Yeah. No, I didn't get into those types of fashions. I had my own thing. I was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, Beans, yeah.
You probably don't remember the Nick shirts, do you?
No, what's that?
They were silk shirts. They were like cool, They had pictures and shit on them in the front and the back. Landscapes and all kind of crazy shit on them.
Would you bring that back for fashion?
Hell no. I'm sorry to admit that I even wore that stuff. But it was, that was what was up. You had a Nick
Right.
shirt. You were cool in the gang.
Oh man, what I used to wear when I was in the '80s when I was going to high school. Oh, John Wayne shirts was popular.
What?
You ever watch a John Wayne movie? It's this flap that was over the chest part of the shirt and it buttoned down on each side of the shirt.
John Wayne shirt.
No, John, I gotta find it and send you a picture of it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
But
do
those
that.
people out there that went to high school in the '80s, that was a very popular shirt.
That must have been a
called the John-
Chicago thing.
Yeah, well, it must be because yeah.
Yeah, y'all nuts up there in Chicago doing that, playing
Yeah.
that one. No, I don't remember that one.
But yeah, that was a good look. And then I was a preppy, so I wore like the Izod shirts and the polo shirts and penny loafers and
No,
jeans
you
and
didn't
stuff
wear
like
no
that. Yeah.
stuff. No,
Yeah, I
come
did.
on, Chris.
Yeah, I did.
Chris.
Sure did. I went to Kenwood Academy and I went to Metro High School, went to 2 high schools, and that was my look.
Did
The
your
preppy
friends
look.
call you Chucky?
Nope, because they were wearing the exact same shit I was wearing.
Y'all, all of you were Chuckies.
All of us were Chucky. That was gonna be the case, right?
Okay. The
Yeah,
Chucky
Oxford
world.
shirts.
What did
crew neck sweaters.
what did Laura Rice? How did she dress?
Well, I didn't see her in high school. I don't know. Ask her if she's still around. There in the Facebook Live
But
chat.
I thought y'all were dating in high school.
we didn't date. We didn't know each other there. We never
What was
dated.
it, college?
No, I didn't meet her in college. I met her when I told you when I got to WBEE, I was on the air and she worked in PR.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we never dated. I didn't know her.
Yeah, all right. Whatever.
Yeah. See,
That's
there
not
you
the
go
story I
again.
was told.
See, there you go again.
And I confirmed it yesterday when I spoke with her on the phone. She says, "Yeah,
Can't
we."
confirm a damn thing.
She said, "Yeah, we were kicking it."
Oh man, now you lying on her?
Yeah, he couldn't keep up though. I had to kick him to the curb.
Oh, stop it, man. Stop it. You already your shit star behavior is getting quite rapid, man.
He said, "Yeah, he was all right, but he-
Stop.
he
I
was
got
just
your
all right." Yeah,
I got your eyes swinging.
I said, he was just all right. She said, "Yeah,
calm-
he was
calm
just all
down.
right.
Stop it.
He was cool, but I had to move on." I said,
Ooh wee.
"Damn."
Boy, I can smell it from here, man.
I went, "Wow, really?"
Oh man.
I had to stop at that point because that was just TMI.
See, the more I talk to you, the more I get to know you, man. First of all, thank you, because you drop bombs, man. You drop a stank bomb and then leave the room.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to smell it.
Right, you the one dropping it, right?
Hell yeah, I'm out. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all.
Yes.
This girl that I picked up last night, right, that I took her up to Lancaster from Burbank. About 30 minutes into the ride, she woke up because she had passed out, right? She goes, I need to roll the window down because I'm having a gas problem.
Oh, no.
Whoa. And let me tell you something, man. Something had crawled up in her and died.
I believe it.
Oh, boy.
I believe it. Oh, my God.
She rolled her window down, and I rolled both of the front windows down because it was a combination of rotten eggs, skunk, and a dead cow that had been a roadkill for about 6 weeks.
Ooh, wee.
So combine all of those fragrances into one. I went, damn, what did she eat? Jeez, wheezy.
Yep. All that bacteria. Just shove a dead pig up your ass and just get over with.
There's probably a pig or two up in there, too.
I'm telling you, that's that pork, man. I'm telling you. Oh, my God. Shoot, you talking about you got to take a dump, take a piggly wiggly dump.
I never experienced anything like that.
Ooh,
But at least she was
cleanse that.
honest and gave me a 2-second warning.
Heads up, yeah, before she
Yeah.
dropped bomb. Right.
I'm having a gas problem. I said, well, damn, I got a 3/4 of a tank up here. What you got? She ripped it. I went, oh, Lord, help me.
Gap Band dropped the bomb on you, though.
Woo! It was bad, man.
Stank to be damned.
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
I'm sorry. That hurts.
Oh,
Especially when you
that make
drop
you
the
want to stop
passenger off.
driving.
Yeah, you drop the passenger off, you still got the smell in your nostrils and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the seats shampooed. Call in the people to bomb the car.
Right. Did you usually carry spray with you just in case? I think you mentioned I can carry some stuff.
Absolutely. I got some industrial spray.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son at one time owned a cleaning service, so he gave me
Oh, okay.
a gallon of stuff that you put in a little spray bottle and put water in it. So I got enough spray to last me for the next 5 years because it's concentrated, right? It smells good.
So, yeah.
People do compliment
funk-
the smell of the car.
funkified. Yeah, that's funkified, man.
And my running joke with the smell of my car, because people comment all the time, oh, your car smells really good. Most cars really don't smell good. I say, yeah,
Right.
because those nasty dogs eat and sleep in their cars. And I don't do that. I said, but that's
Right.
not the car. That's me. They all crack up there. So, I said, yeah, it's my new cologne. And I just put it on the market. And he goes, well, what's the name of it? Get 'em.
Get 'em.
And usually the girls will say, yeah, you got 'em. You got me. Usually there's a pregnant pause there, and sometimes I have to repeat it. And they go, what?
Yeah.
What's the name of it? And then I'll slow it down. Get 'em.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you got 'em. You got 'em. So, yeah, that's my running joke with the
Man.
awesome smell of my car.
Well, that's fantastic.
And
I'm telling you,
I keep a clean car. I
yeah,
wash it almost every day.
that's good.
Yeah, especially the days that I go out driving. It must be washed.
Oh, of
Inside, vacuumed out, in the whole nine. The windows are crystal clear. No streak marks
Right.
on the mirrors, on the windows, side, back, front. It's crystal clear.
To the window, to the wall.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
My ride is clean,
Nice.
real nice.
2 miles an hour. Everybody sees you.
That's right. I'm digging the scene with a gangster lean. Ooh hoo.
That's how you do it.
That's
yeah,
right.
well, you're a man of integrity. You have to, especially you out, giving people lifts now.
Yeah.
You have to have a clean automobile. So, you
That's
keep
right.
it on point.
I want them to have a good experience.
That's right.
Yeah, I offer water. Most drivers do not. Peppermint candy. I've got some puffs back there, like Kleenex. Yeah,
Clean it. I was
yeah.
say you give them joints, weed. You said puff.
No, I charge for that. I don't give that away.
Okay, I was going to say, well, the first one's free.
Yeah. And then if someone calls me and I'm driving, I'll answer the phone and say, "Hey man, I'm tripping. I'll hit you back." And usually I'll get a reaction out of the passenger. They go,
Oh, okay.
and I had a group of drunks last night. I picked up at some Gothic bar, and they were all dressed in black and black fingernails, and they were having a good time. And I don't have a problem with them. But
Right.
I got a call from Armando, as a matter of fact, and I said, "Hey man, I'm tripping. I'll call you back." And they said, "What are you tripping on, man? Acid? Are you doing lines? What are you doing? Weed?" I said, "No, man, I'm tripping, driving." And they just broke out laughing. Said, "Oh, we were just checking because if you got some lines, man, we'll do it with you." You get the hell out of here with that crazy.
That's nice of them. They want to participate.
Yeah, but they wanted to use my lines. They didn't have no lines.
Oh no, we can't have that.
No,
Wait,
yeah,
get the
you
hell out
know,
of here with that. Right.
Bunch of moochers. And then I dropped him off at a taco place, which they gave the wrong address. What is with the wrong address thing? It's like, damn, don't you know where you are and where you want to go? When the taco, it's called Triple D Taco. I said, what in the hell's going to name a taco stand Triple D? So, of course, it wasn't where they thought it was supposed to be.
Right.
because it probably doesn't exist. So they said, well, just keep driving. I think there's another taco place down a little further down. So I went down another 4 or 5 blocks, and of course there was no taco stand there. And they said, well, turn around, we'll go to Luisi's or something, I don't know. And that's about 8 blocks the other way. So I make a U-turn and go back the other way, and we found that one. I went, gee, weebity, it's 1:30 in the morning. Get your crap together.
Right.
And the wrong address to where to pick them up. Then, see, I don't get that at all. I really don't understand that one. I spent 18 minutes, Sunday, trying to find a lady down at the L.A. Pride thing. And she might be still standing out there waiting for a ride. Because she was, I could tell she was wasted. And she changed the address twice, and she was not at either one of the addresses. So I had to give up on her. I said, listen, we've spent 18 minutes trying to find you.
Right.
I said, by the way, where are you going? Sunset Boulevard. I said, you know what? I just spent 18 minutes for a 3-minute drive. I ain't going to do it no more. I'm done. I said, hey, you do me a favor. Call for another driver. So, goodbye.
Right.
And I think maybe that's the second time that I had to deny a pickup because it was just too time-consuming and confusing. I will go far and beyond to try to find you, but you got to help me. You got to help me.
Exactly.
Yeah. And sometimes the app will get a little screwy, but I think it was really the person. She didn't know what she was doing.
Obviously.
Yeah. It may have been her first ride or something. I don't know.
Well, on the side note, I have one beef. I have one beef with you, and I have to bring this to the forefront.
Oh Lord, don't. What's the problem?
Okay. When we first started in this venture, this program was called The Lee Michaels Show, and it still is. And eventually you added Carol's name to the show. Mm-hmm. Became Lee and Carol and whatever. My name should be up here too.
Well, put it
and
up there.
then the cast of characters. Well, make sure that everybody knows that because
hell, you want to headline the show? We can fix this right now. It could be, Chris Bass, Lee Carroll, and the rest of these fools.
I don't want to.
I ain't tripping.
No, I don't want to hit. No, I don't want to headline. Just give credit where credit's due at.
Well, okay, all right. Your name is in there. It'd be Lee, Chris, Carol, and them.
Right. and them.
And see what's gonna happen next is Alpha was, hey man, well you got, Chris's name in there and Carol's name and your name. What about me? And it'll be Lee, Carol, Chris, Alpha, and them. And then Apollo will show up again. And, hey, man, well, why isn't my name there? See, so the name will just be 300 yards long at some point.
No.
But I'm cool with that.
Yeah, no, it won't be that
I'm
long.
cool
You just say no to the rest of them.
See, you're going to get me beat up.
No,
have people mad
I'll
at me.
take the hit. No, I'll take the hit. No, I'm just saying I'll take the hit.
Listen,
it's just that. Yeah, go ahead.
I lost my ego with my first wife, so I have zero ego left. None, zero.
Lost your ego and your shirt.
Yeah, all that.
Right.
I became a different kind of guy after that first marriage. And then the second one,
I'll do it.
What was left, that took that, and then the third marriage. Oh my God, I'm still recovering. I feel like I'm in AA.
Third time should have been the charm, right?
I'm in M.
What's MMM?
I don't know. It's just Marriage Anonymous.
MA Marriage Anonymous.
Yeah, man, I'm all jacked up, man. Look, I don't have any freaking hair left. What's left is turning gray.
Oh man.
I'm a nutshell of what I used to be.
And you blame all that on marriages?
And people like you that want their damn name in the show. Come on.
I'm just stating a fact. Now, once again,
like I said, done deal.
And other Carol agrees with me on this. We've spoken on this.
Oh Lord.
So, other Carol and me. In fact, it was other Carol's idea to say, well, I should get my name on the marquee, you know.
See, now, then you're going to start a bitch fight between the two Carols. Because then the other Carol's going to want her name in there. And who is this other Carol? I don't like that.
That could be entertaining, though.
And then you're going to have these two women in here fighting. Now, I don't want to be a part of that, man. Listen, I don't know. See, you just opened up Pandora's box, not just a little bit. You took the whole lid off the box.
That's what I do. I do that.
Listen.
From time to time. Yes, sir.
When I was doing mornings at BMX,
yes,
I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. So I hired Doug Banks to replace me. Mm-hmm. Well, our wonderful general manager, Kearney L. Anderson, said, well, Lee, why don't you just kind of hang in there a little while and just be a part of the show, and then eventually you can wean yourself off, because I don't want to, disrupt the ratings. We ain't got no damn ratings. I'm a lousy morning show guy. So he said, well, don't worry. Just stay in there for a little while. So to appease me and all my concerns, he put a T1 line in, which is a data line into my house. Had a little mixer and a microphone, a headphone, so I could stay at home from 6 a.m. to 10 and then come into the station after that. So it was
okay.
And that's how Banks and Company started, because it was like the Lee Michaels Show and the cast of characters.
Right.
So but the problem was people start calling me Company. So and it meet you out and say, oh, Doug Banks, you must be Company. And then they shortened it to Comp. Hey, Comp, what's up?
Comp.
I went, damn. I want to get off the air, man. I don't want to do this no more. So then we started doing appearances. We're doing the breakfast show on Saturday mornings at, what was it, 63rd and Low. What was the name of the club? How is it I can think of it how is it that I can remember the address and can't remember the name of the show, the place?
The Taste?
The Taste, yeah, the Taste.
Taste Lounge.
Yeah. So we would do a breakfast live show, breakfast party, we called it, Saturday mornings from 6 to 10. And there were people standing in line at 5 o'clock because they would close the joint, put everybody out, and then many of those would stand in line and wait until we open up at around 6.
Right.
And then new stragglers would come in, too, looking for some free food. So we had the eggs, the bacon, the sausage, the biscuits, the grits, and everything else, the champagne and orange juice, and it was laid out. Yeah.
Right.
It was laid out. So it was another party like 10 o'clock at night at 6 o'clock in the morning, dancing and music, and guy strippers would bring those guys in to entertain the girls. It was a real party.
What about female strippers? What about them?
For some reason, we never had the female strippers. I guess I don't know why. But I know why, because there was a troop of guys that performed there at the Taste. So the management of Taste said, "Hey, you guys want the stripper guys to come in?" I said, "Yeah, why not? Whatever." So that would allow us to take a little break while they would go out and do a little 15, 20 minutes worth of teasing.
Too many hard legs.
Yeah.
The sausage factory, don't need that.
Exactly. But the girls enjoyed it, so.
All the girls enjoyed it.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my story to show you that I don't have to be the headliner of the show. Yeah, hell, I've been Company and Comp. So, I can fade to black. It don't matter.
Well, I just know.
If you were living here in Los Angeles, you could have this show. And in fact, I will put it in my will right now that I will will you this show. How's that?
We have to put it in your will.
With one stipulation that you must adhere to and admit that you will carry this through moving forward for the rest of your life. You ready?
Okay.
You have to keep Carol on the show.
I quit.
Is that a deal breaker? Is that what you're telling me?
The deal is done broke. No offense.
You can manage it. You can handle it. Hell, you already got.
nope.
You already got.
Hell nope.
You already got your own Carol. The other
Hell
Carol.
no. I'll take my other Carol. Other Carol is my invention. I'll take other Carol.
Oh,
But Carol,
man,
no
come
offense,
on.
I love her, but hell nope.
For the rest of your life.
NOPE. Did you hear me, sir? Hell nope.
Come on.
No, I can't do it, dog.
No, come on, man.
I can't do it. Can't
For
do
me,
it.
your boy.
I know. I love you.
No,
but
you ain't.
goddamn
you ain't feeling me, man.
No,
see,
I'm dude. I'm telling you,
you just
you
showed
can't do it.
your true colors right now. Just
No.
no.
Carol, no.
No.
Give Carol her own show. She can do it.
You know what, Laura Rice?
She goes through 15 topics in 1 second, so go on and give her own show.
Laura Rice, I'm not talking to you anymore. I mentioned.
What did Laura do?
I mentioned that my hair was falling out and turning gray, and she said, "Now, it is gray."
Oh,
You know,
see.
Laura, I'm gonna sue you for abuse. You know?
Senior abuse, man.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not right.
You got to show a little respect to the senior citizen.
There you go.
I earned the right to be cranky, obnoxious, and anything I want to do.
That's right.
I've earned this. That's just like my youngest son, Corey. He says, "Dad, you need to do something. You've always been active, and maybe you ought to consider Uber." I didn't even know what a damn Uber was. What language are you speaking, boy?
Right.
So he talked me into this ride share driving craziness. So what was my point? I lost my
Old
mind
man
for a
moment.
second. Yeah, senior citizen moment. I earned it. I can do that.
See? Right.
Right. So anyway.
Yeah, but we were saying about inheriting Carol into my own show.
Yeah.
And no, we can't have
but,
that. That's
But see, it's like American Bandstand. When Dick Clark walked away from it,
right.
he passed it on. But
To
it
who?
still had to be American Bandstand.
Right.
Yeah, well, maybe it wasn't. Didn't someone take over American Bandstand for a minute?
No, not that I know of.
No.
I can't think now.
It wasn't American Bandstand. It was a thing rocking.
New Year's
Eve.
Rockin'
Yeah,
Eve.
yeah. With
What's his name?
Ryan
Ryan
Seacrest.
Seacrest took over.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So it's the same thing. I'm passing the torch to you.
Yes, but
Young
Ryan
man.
Seacrest didn't have Carol.
No, but he ended up with that other crazy girl that just got herself in trouble. The comedian.
What, Kathy Griffin?
Yeah.
No, she's on CNN.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's,
Right, working with
she's over
Anderson
there
Cooper.
Right. Now you're talking about gray hair. That's white hair.
Right, that's white.
But yeah, the same thing.
No,
So-
I can't do that, dog.
It's an institution.
It right, and someone should be institutionalized. No offense, I know I have to be
You're
institutionalized.
going to hell, man. You're breaking
But
my
that's the same
heart.
thing Alfo said.
In fact, I'm putting up little crying, icons. Yeah, I'm crying right now.
Oh, don't cry.
no, man, come
We
on.
can't see an old man weep. We can't have that.
I'll do it. I'll cry in a New York second.
Oh, stop.
Don't make me cry.
No, nobody's crying. Just give Carol her own show. She deserves it. And she can have her own program. Come on, think about it. She used to work with Michael Jackson, for Christ's sake. That alone is a draw. And then you see the pictures of her and Michael. It looked like Michael's trying to emulate Carol's look.
Nah, I've been saying that for a while.
Exactly. That's a draw. Mm-hmm. No, give she more than deserves it. Give Carol her own show, and I'll take other Carol on my show.
I don't know. I'll sleep.
Man, think about that one.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that'll work.
I want everybody to be happy.
Believe you me. You make that move, we'll all be happy. And I know I will.
I just want to keep my little family together, man. You know.
Well, sometimes family breaks apart.
No, you got to keep the master creation intact. That's how you build.
Some people, I'm sorry.
That's how you build, man. You build an empire.
Yeah.
Something that will last forever. I'm trying to think into the future. Unlike other radio personalities that have the ego and they name the show after themselves, but they don't think about the next step. And see, I never wanted to call this show the Lee Michaels Show. I wanted to call it something else.
Why did you call it Lee Michaels Show, man?
Because it was just before showtime, and I didn't know what else to do.
Okay.
And I didn't go back to revisit that, but I wanted to give it like, Good Morning America, a name like that, and then
his own thing.
Yeah, with your host Lee Michaels, Carol, Chris Bass, Alpho, and everybody else, and them. And so there's anybody could do it, So when I was ready to officially walk away and retire one more time, you guys keep dragging me back through the damn alligator swamp, bringing me back into this craziness.
The Godfather keep pulling me back in.
Yeah, well, whatever. And so that was really my intention. So now, here's what we can do.
Okay.
Maybe this is the right thing to do. Why don't we rename the show something generic? Not generic and, a chump name.
Something universal for the program.
And then, you can then be the headline host, and I'll just be part of the cast of characters, and then one day I'm not going to show up anymore. Why do I hear crickets?
See, here's the thing. That sounds great, and I admire that.
But
I want to bring back my show, and that's the reason why you and I talked in the first place about bringing my show here to thepowervoices.com.
And what's the name of your show? What do you want to call it?
Baseline with Chris Bass.
Okay.
The talk show I've done for a while now.
Okay. So we could call it the Baseline Show. Baseline with Chris Bass. And then, I'll come in when you want me to come in.
Well, I'm cool with that. I just think that Carol deserves her own program.
You're circling back around again, huh?
You're damn right I am.
Okay. All right, well, I'll talk to her and see if that's something she'd like to do.
Well, that'll be cool.
I'm not opposed to it. Yeah.
She can handle that. She can handle. See, if you break it into two different programs, if I was able to recreate, and I'll be honored, of course, we talked about this, about my show Baseline here, that separate show, and then she has her own separate show, I think you get bang for your buck. I think it'll be two different programs, of course, and it'll work. And she'll have, her show with whatever you want to call it, Carol, whatever you want to call it, and I'll have other Carol on my show.
Carol the cat lady.
That can work.
She could do cat stories.
Right.
Animal stories kind of thing,
Animal porn, all that type of stuff.
Animal porn. I don't know.
It'll work.
Let me sleep on it. I got to massage it a little bit,
Right. Yeah, think about that. I think it might be on to something.
Yeah. All right. We'll think about it. Only I tell you what, I'll do exactly what you want to do, but you have to go. You have to take Laura out on a date, and you guys have to go out and have fun.
You are diabolical.
I might even fund the event.
Hell nope.
No, come on.
I can't.
Come on. I'm trying to see the hearts on the screen. I'm sending out love. There's no hate in this. This is all love.
Yeah, okay.
And if you don't accept these hearts, of love between you and Laura, then you'll make me cry. And there's the crying Lee face on the screen right now. That's me crying if you don't accept the love. See the hearts? That's the love.
Okay, I don't
Now
see
no, wait a minute. All you have to do is give the thumbs up, which is I'm doing the thumbs up right now. See how it all ties together? And then all I need is Laura Rice, your childhood sweetheart, to give a thumbs up. And then it's a done deal.
Okay. Laura just typed something that proves my point of why I would not take her out to anything. She typed in on Facebook Live chat, on your page, mind you.
I don't see it.
Lee might be the master creator, but Chris is the masturbator.
I don't see
Your Honor,
that.
I rest my case. Go check it out. It's in the chat.
I don't see it. Okay.
Yeah, go find. I'm telling you.
I just see. I see her saying no deal.
Okay, scroll down. I don't know how's yours work, but scroll down after before no deal. Scroll down.
There was nothing there. The last thing she said was turning gray, question mark, question mark, question mark. Your hair is gray.
Okay, maybe
You're
it might
making
be out
this
of
up.
order.
That's
but
what it is.
No, I'm not. I'm not that creative. Laura Rice typed in that. And on my screen, she typed in.
I'm on
your
page.
on
my page? All right, let me refresh it here. Because something is missing. You're making this shit up.
You're damn right, because this is missing. She typed in, Lee might be the master creator, but Chris is the masturbator. Your Honor, I rest my case. And she even says no deal.
Oh, yeah,
so to hell with all of that.
I see it now. I had to refresh for
all
some
right,
reason.
there you go.
Because even the Stephen Moline.
Right, with the Spy Boy.
Yeah. Spy Boy, where the hell you been? Yeah, our telephone lines are not working right now, so you can't call in. But just let me know. Are you doing okay? Is your health okay? You still working at Burger King? He doesn't really work there. I just make that up. He's a character. Another one of the cast of characters. Spy Boy down in New Orleans.
What's up, Spy Boy?
Wow.
Spy
so
Boy.
You're the master beta. Well, how would she know that?
But see, that's disgusting. You know what I'm saying?
See,
and once again, this proves my point.
Obviously, she knows intimate details about you. It's because you guys dated at one time. So
no.
See, again,
we never dated.
It proves what I've been saying all along. Otherwise, no. Come on. You have to concede at some point. Don't do a Donald Trump on me. Just being a jackrabbit.
Just the fact you threw Donald in the same category as moi. Oh, come on, that's low even for you, man.
Come on. Really, come on. You just gotta recognize that that's the truth.
Yeah, I will confess to something. I have something to confess to. Nothing to confess. There's nothing.
Do I have
now
to?
The music come on. I was just getting started. I was just getting started. Getting started.
Listen, I will waterboard your ass if it need be. I'll get it out. We
never dated though.
We'll put leeches on your balls if necessary.
Oh man.
Not
my balls, man.
We'll put vice grips on them.
Not vice grips and balls, man. No.
Let's get a confession.
Oh, man.
Now you can save yourself a little pain and just finally admit now, or it's the grips.
Man, that's a false confession, man. That's a false confession, man.
Hey, I just need that confession. We'll get it any kind of way we can. We will continue this discussion tomorrow.
No, we won't.
On the Unnamed Show with Lee Michaels, Carol, the other Carol, Chris Bass, Alpho, and them.
How did other Carol get over me, man? I've been here before she got here.
Oh, jeez. Okay. How about this?
About what?
Lee, Chris, Carol, other Carol, Alpho and them.
There you go. That's how you do
You
it.
like that one better?
Yeah, that's much better.
You're a real chauvinistic pig.
Yeah, man.
Download the app. Run it on your phone if you can handle it. We got it for your Apple phone and for the Android. We're here live, 10 a.m. Pacific time, on the Power of Voices, YouTube Live, and Facebook Live. With that, join us tomorrow. Thank you for making this a show. It was entertaining to me, just messing with Chris, giving him a hard time. It was fun.
I liked it.
And we didn't do too much talking about your president, so I'm feeling better all along.
That's why it was a great show.
Tomorrow, I want some headlines.
All right.
Trump resigns under pressure.
Oh,
That would
man.
be I'd
That's a
roll
party.
over and go back to sleep and get a good sleep
Sure.
in.
That's the drinking day right there.
Absolutely.
That's celebration.
I might even drink after that one. All right, folks, we're out of
Ooh-wee.
here. Bye-bye. Thank you. Adios, amigos.